I'll explain along with some other stuff to get into, but I'm going to shock y'all, and I don't want y'all to catch a heart attack. I don't want anybody to catch a heart attack because I'm going to start off today's show doing that hockey. I'm going to do that hockey. That's right. I'm going to steal that line from Chance the Rapper on Saturday Night Live. Let's do that hockey, okay? Because the Edmonton Oilers have overcome an 0-3 deficit against the Florida Panthers. There is a Game 7 taking place tonight about 30 minutes outside of Miami, Florida. And guess who the hell is going to be there? It's going to be me. It's going to be me. We going to do that hockey. We going to do that hockey. Stephen A. going to a damn hockey game. Now, it's not typical, game that folks go to. It's a Game 7, and I'm not a typical person, and I'm a humble man and whatever, and I've been where most people have been. But I ain't got to sit in the stands. I'm going to be in the suite. Okay? I got personal invites from people that matter in the world of hockey, and I'm going to be at the game tonight, courtesy of that invite, so I'm good. Now, usually I don't listen. Let me be very, very clear. We're going to be honest because I'm always honest to y'all. I don't lie to y'all. Damn it, I don't know anything about hockey other than the puck is black. That's it. Now, I know when they train and the puck might be white because you got to focus even more and they got to make sure that, you can see the puck. I know they got the orange pucks and the blue pucks and some way heavier ounce-wise and others way lighter ounce-wise. But damn it, in the National Hockey League, when they're playing games that matter, the puck is black. That much I know. I know the Rangers and the Islanders, New York City and Long Island respectively. I know the Devils in New Jersey. I know the Florida Panthers down here. I know the, Edmonton Oilers, they're in Canada. I know the Toronto Maple Leafs, they're in Canada too. You understand what I'm saying? I know stuff like that. But to get into the particulars of the sports shit, hell no. That ain't me. But that don't mean I don't appreciate the sport, okay? That don't mean I don't appreciate the sport. This brother, Connor McDavid, I've heard about this man. I actually had the pleasure of watching him for a few minutes in games 5 and 6. Yeah, Stephen, they saw games 5 and 6 to some degree. Didn't watch the whole game, but I saw them come back from an 0-3 deficit. I know that nobody has done it since 1945. That's around World War II time, y'all. I know that. I know that this is epic. And if you're the Florida Panthers and you blow a 3-0 lead, that's very, very bad. I know that much. And I know that when I look at the Edmonton Oilers, you think about one man and one man above all else when it comes to hockey. You think about this guy, Connor McDavid, who they call McJesus. I got analysts showing up on national TV calling this man McJesus. McJesus. Think about that. And I'm like, who the hell is this guy? Who the hell does he think he is? And then I look at these numbers. 647 assists. Ranks number one. This is since joining the league in 2015, 2016. Connor McDavid, 647 assists. That's number one. 335 goals. That's 5. Ranks 5th. 982 points scored. That ranks number 1 as well. 5 Art Rose trophies. Led the NHL in scoring. That's what that trophy is for. He's done it 5 times. And 3 Hart trophies, league MVP. So he's a 5-time scoring champion. He's a 3-time league MVP, and he's only been around since 2016. I understand why they call him McJesus. He's that phenomenal. He's that special. But he doesn't have any Stanley Cup titles. And neither has a team from Canada since Gary Bettman became commissioner in 1993. That's how long it has been. Since 2015, 2016. This is what we're talking about, the most watched regular season since then and the most watched regular season on cable in 30 years in the United States. 58.6 million fans across North America tuned in to NHL games during this past regular season. Focusing solely on ESPN networks, because they carry the games and what have you. Regular season games averaged 666,000 total viewers, up 13% year over year. Through 3 rounds of the conference finals, that's through the conference finals, the 2024 Stanley Cup playoffs are the most watched playoffs since 1996 across the United States of America. That's what we're talking about here. And so when I look at all of this and I see that the NHL is in this position, I got to give props where props is due to Gary Bettman. I got to give props where props is due to the players. I mean, these brothers show up. You don't hear about no load management with hockey. You don't hear about brothers taking games off. Ice skating is virtually impossible. I can't go 2 inches in ice skates. My youngest daughter is 15 years old. The hardest I ever heard her laugh in my life was when she asked me to show up to the rink in Chelsea Pier in New York City because they had a class, class trip or whatever. And somehow, some way, they got the daddies to show up in ice skates and show up on the ice skates. Ladies and gentlemen, I had 60 and 70-year-olds trying to help me up. I kept busting my ass. You ever saw that episode of Ralph Cramden and the Honeymooners when he tried to roller skate and he kept busting his ass? Well, that was me on ice skates. I've never done it before, and I'll never do it again. It was pretty bad. It was very, very bad. And my daughter, I can still hear her laughing at me. And that was damn near 8 years ago. So I'm just letting y'all know right now. Anybody that can skate, particularly as exceptional as hockey players can do it, I got nothing but admiration for them. But we should be admiring this sport because it's just growing and growing with popularity. It's an international sport with an international flavor and flair that Americans are gravitating to more and more and more. Baseball's up in the ratings too. Obviously, the National Football League is up in the ratings. Okay, I'll get the numbers for you on the NBA because I don't have them available to me right now because I want to be totally accurate. But hockey is climbing. Let's give love where love is due. And in terms of tonight, I'm going to say this to you. When I hear all the things that I've heard about McDavid, it's impossible to root against him. But I think the Florida Panthers are going to win. I think they're going to survive. Despite losing a 3-0 lead and allowing this series to get tied and to have a Game 7 forced, I think the Florida Panthers are going to find a way to pull it out. Now, that's just me totally guessing. Yes, I've been wrong on basketball, but I've been right on basketball far more than I've been wrong. I've been right about football far more than I've been wrong. Same thing with baseball. I don't know shit about hockey. Nothing. But I know I respect the hell out of these players. And I know that Game 7s are Game 7s. I don't give a damn who you are. When you hear Game 7, baby, that's what it's all about. And I'm looking forward to watching tonight's game. In person, live, right there. I will be there. Stephen A. doing that hockey. Stephen A. doing that hockey.